Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to Fight Bloodline, y'all. I'm your host, Cash Money, and, Chill Butters. This episode, we're not doing a card or nothing, or something like my little after show talking about what happened after the fights. I just want to talk about some of the big fights that are happening, like the welterweight division, going into this new Paramount Plus thing. And, well, it's not going to be the Paramount Plus, but, like, just some of the big fights happening in the welterweight division. Just want to break down some of them. Drop a little early predictions for some of them. This fight, I don't have no prediction for you. It's like I can't. It's crooked. There we go. But yeah, I can't. Like I can't choose. I don't know who to choose on this fight. It's so close. But we'll get down to that. This episode, I wanted to actually start off by shouting out some of our followers. I said I'll do it on last Thursday. I said I'd make a little video and I didn't, so I promise you I'll get you with this one. So some of our TikTok followers would be like Zaya, Zakai, Mateo Loya, uh, you know, baseball player will be dropping episode. I think Thanksgiving week. I think we wanted to do that. Just drop a episode talking about baseball and like the World Series. You know, he's a big Dodgers fan. Shout outs to them. They got it done back to back. Still looking for an editor. If somebody would like to edit, I'll pay you. It wouldn't be nothing crazy editing too. It would just be adding like maybe sound effects and like maybe a cool intro or outro, something like that. Because we don't really go live a whole lot. We just shoot normal videos instead of going live every episode. We would do that, but we got a little bit of strikes on our channel, and I'm not trying to get a third one, so I think I'm gonna just keep it safe and just keep doing normal videos. But yeah, some of our followers on Instagram that didn't get shouted out last time be like Axel Martinez, Noah Mendoza, shout out G Mickelson one. Make sure you guys go subscribe to their channel. It's just weightlifting and like football. Shout out just Wayne. Nah, I already tried. Like I shouted you out last episode, but I'm trying to shout you out again. Come my editor, Wayne Jones. Bro, I seen your Iron Man TikToks on TikTok. Seen like these cool little Iron Man edits and I don't know who the other guy was, but there's a dude that goes like I can't remember his name. But yeah, that guy. I thought your editing looked dope. I thought, hey, maybe he could just add some like sound effects, a cool intro, something cool, just to get our channel going a little bit more. Yeah, shout outs to y'all. See if there's any big ones. Lavella, we shout her out I think almost every Thursday we shout her out. So, shout outs to you. Some other, I think we covered most of it. And if not, I'll just tag him in the video that I'm gonna make. But let's actually talk about some UFC now. So, some of the biggest fights in the welterweight division are happening here soon. Actually, next weekend, I believe. We got Jack Della Maddalena defending his 170 title against the guy going into the new weight class, being Islam Makhachev. And that should be one of the best fights of the year, I think. No predictions yet, because I literally can't make a prediction. But expect, I think Jack Della Maddalena definitely has the better striking than Islam. I think he might drop him once or twice just because Islam is very chinny. If you go to the fight he had with Volkanovski the first time, I get it, he had a bad weight cut and stuff, but he is very chinny, and I feel like Jack's going to drop him at least once or twice. So, I wouldn't be surprised if Islam got knocked out, but I wouldn't count on it a whole lot. I literally can't make up a pick for this fight. It's so close. But I definitely lean towards Islam with the wrestling and submissions. I do see him getting a Darcel and Jack in either the first or second, maybe. I don't think this is going to go the full 5 rounds. I think we're going to look at a finish. Like, either one of these dudes can get it. But I can't make a pick on that. It's such a hard fight to pick. But another big fight that's happening in the welterweight division. We got Bilal Muhammad versus Ian Machado Gary. Personally, I think I'll go with Bilal Muhammad on this one. I think he's going to beat that cuck boy. I think he's just going to dominate him with the wrestling. His striking is not going to really, I think, affect Bilal. I don't think he's going to go out there looking for a KO. He's going to get, like, out-wrestled. He's going to get out-striked because Bilal's not the biggest, best striker. I mean, look at this dude. Carries the belt for a reason. Showed Canelo that, not Canelo. He showed Bilal that he don't got Canelo hands. And I think, Bob Holmes is just gonna freaking make Ian Gary. He's gonna tire him out and probably find a sub. I think I'm going Bilal Muhammad submission on that one for sure. Just gonna dominate, and it's gonna be a banger. Some other fights. Let's see. There was another one. Oh yeah. Also this week on UFC 322. We got Leon Edwards fighting Carlos Prates. And for that one, I think I'm going to go Leon Edwards. Crazy underdog pick. I love Carlos Prates. I think he definitely could find a knockout. It would have to be something crazy to have to pull off against Leon. But honestly, I think I'm locked out on Leon Edwards. I think he's going to come back good. I think he's going to be throwing more leg kicks. He's going to definitely try and wrestle better. His Muay Thai is not as elite as Carlos Prates, but I believe that he's got more, how would I put it, more like clinching takedowns, I'd say, and definitely leads towards the wrestling. And he's always got that, like, if he's down 2 rounds, that third round, he'll bring the fire and maybe find a knockout. So, me personally, I'm going Leon Edwards either by KO, TKO, or decision. Another big fight in the welterweight division. We got Michael Morales going up against Sean Brady for the #1 contender spot. Most likely the winner of that fight will fight either Kamaru Usman or the winner of Leon Edwards and Carlos Prates to go fight the winner of Islam and Jack. So this one, I think I'm going to go with Michael Morales. He's just that dog. This is a terrible fight for Sean Brady. I believe Michael Morales is too dangerous. He has way more powerful strikes, and not even powerful strikes. It's more like crazy kicks and punches in general. Compared to Sean Brady, where he relies more on his boxing, the heavy duty wrestling, and submissions. I believe if he had trouble with Leon Edwards, which he didn't really have trouble. Like, it took him a decent amount of rounds to find the finish. I think Michael Morales is going to go out there and knock him out. Like I said, these are not 100% picks. I'm trying not. I'm giving you guys picks, but these aren't my picks yet. Like, I gotta really think about these fights. Like I said, I can't even make a pick for this one. I really don't know both these fights with Prates, because Prates could find a knockout. Leon Edwards could honestly find the knockout too. Sean Brady could definitely find a sub over Michael Morales, but I think Michael Morales could also find a knockout. It's just like these fights are super close, and I love it, but I hate it at the same time. But yeah, if I had to go with the early prediction, I'd say Michael Morales by KO TKO. I think that's really all I wanted to talk about. How we're doing on time? 9 minutes. We could talk for a little bit longer. I will make it to 10, possibly 11. Some more a little bit early predictions. I'd definitely take Merab over Piotr again by decision. I'll take Pantoja over Van by sub. Like those are two picks that like I actually already locked in everything. Because I believe Pantoja's gonna go out there and show like humble. I wouldn't say humble Joshua Van because I don't think Joshua Van's very cocky. But I feel like he's gonna go out there and show Joshua Van that dirty boxing and just relying on your heavy duty hands isn't gonna work when you fight a guy as dangerous as Pantoja. Oh, what I click? And then Marab's gonna do Marab. Dude never gets tired. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a sub, but Saints wouldn't be surprised if Rob found the submission. Let's see what else we got. Early prediction for Brandon Royval and Manel Cup. Royval for sure on that one. He's more long range with the jabs. He'll bring up his knee. I think he'll find a finish with Manel. Bounce back pretty good. Brandon, hit me up with some tickets, bro. Just saying. Like, you know, we some pretty big fans. I think I've covered most of anything. Another early prediction: Armand. I got Dan Hooker over Armand Sarukian. I think Armand's gonna go in there and try to strike with him. But we'll drop an episode for that. Like I said, some of these like welterweight predictions, like these are not my official picks, especially for that 322 card. I'd say the one pick that I really am locked in with would be the Bilal and Ian Gary. Just because I think Bilal's wrestling is just too much for Ian Gary. And I think Ian Gary is just not that good. He's found like scrubs his last couple fights, and when he fights somebody really good, like Shavkat Rakhmonov, which is not a scrub, he's just always hurt. Like he lost, and like other guys that he's beaten, like Neil Magny. Pretty sure he fought Jeff Neal, which is not the greatest welterweight. Yeah, just really just fun fighting scrubs. And Bilal Muhammad ain't no scrub, even though my boy JDM over here made him look like a scrub. Just absolutely wrecked him. But yeah, I think that's all I got. 322. I've been trying to reach out to Brandon Royval about coming on for that one. But we'll see. We've been talking about it, how it would work out. If he's even gonna be in town that week. But yeah, we should have a pretty big card for that one. I can say that Be Ready 303 should be back for this card. And yeah, these prelims, just look at them right now. These are a really good card. Michael Wellmaker, Bo Nickel. This is a good card. Cannot say I'm not impressed. We got Cejudo fighting on the next card. Yeah, it's pretty decent card. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. Oh, GTA. Yeah, I just want to talk about some of the cool welterweight fights. Totally not because I made a sick graphic, aka thumbnail for the video. Just want to talk about some of the big fights happening. And like I said, some of those are my official picks besides the Bilal Muhammad and Ian Machado Gary. But yeah, I think this has been another episode of Fight Bloodline. Shout out to all the followers on TikTok and Instagram. Hey, we really appreciate the support. We really appreciate the support. And if you subscribe to our YouTube, and if you follow us on everything, that's dope. And if you're liking our clips and reposting them, we'd much appreciate it. Add to their story. Just trying to get our channel around. So if you really want to come on our podcast, we could talk about any types of sport. We could talk NFL. It's not just MMA. Obviously, I have to talk about the episode that we're doing with my friend Mateo Loya. We'll be doing the MLB World Series video. And just who we come on podcast, we can really talk about not just fighting, but just like anything. My podcast, it's honestly, I know it's called Fight Bloodline, and our bio says we just talk about MMA. Obviously, we like me and my dad, we love MMA, but we can go on a podcast talk about anything. Our podcast is more. I want to say I want to start doing more stuff because it really would bring more views and stuff. But like I said, if you really want to like talk about sports or just like stuff that's happened in the world, like this morning I heard Elon Musk made his first trillion. We could talk about that. We could talk about like cars. I'm sure my dad would love to do an episode about that. Or like not just UFC, like NFL, NHL. You know, I'm a fan of all the sports. Besides like I don't know, like tennis or something. Just don't bring no stupid sports on my podcast. I've even been talking to my bro Jordan Conches. Shout outs to you. We've been thinking about doing some soccer games like the Madrid. Now I'm not the biggest like I don't know soccer a whole lot. I just know Madrid just from some people I used to know and hang out with. They were like big on soccer and like Madrid and Barcelona. Like I know, obviously know those two teams, but yeah, I just want to start expanding to a little bit more. I like these episodes like this and the after show. That's just extra, and yeah, it's just really me doing all the filming, like all the extra stuff. It was my dad doing it for a while. But I'm gonna start trying to upload more shorts, upload more of these types of videos where I just talk about some of the big fights in the welterweight division. And yeah, I think that's all I really want to say. Just talk about some of the stuff for the future. And I promise be ready 303. We'll get on the pod more. Like I said, very busy. You know, he's gotta work and it's just a drive. Especially in the winter when the roads are gonna be a little bit bad here in Denver, Colorado. You know, usually around this time. I'm surprised it hasn't snowed yet, actually. But yeah. For the future, I'm gonna try and get them on more. Try to talk about more sports, have more guests on. I think that's our little future thing. Last shout outs, Gmix someone. Go check them out on YouTube. Shout out bro. Uh, that sucks. Fix that later. Shout out Bro Talk MMA. Make sure you guys go check out their last episode. They're mainly focused on MMA and UFC. But yeah, shout out Utica. You know he has music, MMA podcasting, and all that. Shout out Ray Bucks, the freaking pick god himself. Like I straight up look up to that dude when it comes to picks and stuff. Every weekend on the tracker, he's killing it. I've never seen that dude. Well, I've seen him have a bad card, but not recently. Like recently, he's been going crazy on the tracker. So big shout out to you, Ray Bucks. Shout out Darren Teed. He never really has a bad. I've never seen him have a terrible card. I've seen him have some bad cards though. I've also seen him have some great cards. Shout outs to you. Think that's gonna wrap this one up. You know, I'm very tired right now. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm recording this one a little late because I'm dumb and I forgot about it. Hold on, watch, I can show you guys. 1:54 a.m. right now. So I'm gonna hit the hay. I'll be uploading some shorts tomorrow during the fights for Guillermo Bonifim and Randy Brown. I'll catch y'all tomorrow around. I'll probably start uploading them when the fights are on and stuff. Most likely around when they start, I'll upload one for every fight. But peace out, y'all. This has been a good episode. This is good little talk.